Good morning, 7:05 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, and here we are already in the 7 o'clock hour. It seems just like 90 minutes ago it was 5:30. Wow. How the morning's blown by. Lauren and Jake joining us here now. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well. Feel free to go and watch. And like I've been telling you all morning, give yourself a chance to become a finalist for the big screen for the big game contest. We got one on the radio earlier last hour. That was Brittany from Carrollton. She's now in the running. We're going to get one more finalist for this contest, and we're doing it. If you go over to the live video feed of our show, like and comment in the comment section of the video, the live stream of the show. You can do it on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which platform you're on. As long as you do those two things, you're in. We're going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. This hour, Train and REO Speedwagon tickets to give away. When you hear the cue to call, if you have tickets to see Train and REO Speedwagon at Blossom Music Center Monday, July 15th. That'll be a fun show. A lot of people's aunts will be at that show dancing. 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room. We're going to head there like we do every Tuesday. And besides that, we're also going to make a finalist out of one of you for a chance to win the romantic date on Valentine's Day with a Good Time Limo Company. They pick you up, drive around in a stretch limousine, champagne roses from D. Hoff's Flowers, and dinner at Gervasi. Book your ride today at agoodtimelimo.com. So as you can see, we got stuff for you all morning long. Glad you're with us. Thank you for being with us on your radio. Streaming us at Q92radio.com or watching now on Facebook, YouTube, or X. It is joyous to have you with us on this Tuesday morning. Lauren, Jake, how are we both today? We good?
Super.
Good, yeah.
Rocking the Reptarian.
Oh, yeah, the Reptarium. Yeah, it's the reptile zoo in Michigan I went to 2 weekends ago.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying you went up there.
You were in Michigan 2 weeks ago.
I think so. Last week?
I think so.
I was. I just don't know if it was last week or the week before.
I think it was the week before.
Yeah.
All right. I never heard of that. So it's strictly for reptiles.
Yeah.
You had a good time?
I did.
Nice. That's a niche. That's a niche aquarium.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of big snakes and alligators, and Star had a big toad that peed on her.
Ooh, she's going to get warts now.
I don't think I think that's a myth,
them
but that's okay.
Get them frozen off. The doctor.
They hurt. That hurts.
In the words of Dalton from Roadhouse, pain don't hurt. Oh, Jake, before we get into anything, did you watch Human Centipede yesterday?
No, I did not. It was vetoed.
It was vetoed?
Yeah.
Good.
Why?
By whom?
Star.
Oh.
She didn't want to watch it?
No. So that's going to have to be
Did
by
she
myself.
do a Google search?
She knows what it is.
Okay.
She said that she heard that traumatized people. So she said that was...
Yes, I've heard the
Not
same.
traumatize anybody. It just is a little off-putting
It's gross.
when you see.
Call it what it is.
It's, well, I mean,
It's gross. It's smut.
it's not smut. There's no sex in that movie.
No, but it has something to do with appendages.
When I hear smut, I think porn.
Okay.
I don't think horror movie. You consider horror movies smut?
No, but my understanding is the Human Centipede.
Don't, spoiler alert.
Okay.
Don't spoil it.
You know where I'm going
It
with
only
that.
came out years and years ago. I know, but that's not. It's believe me, it is not sexual.
No.
There's
I've heard
nothing.
that. Right.
You're not going to be like, well, this is hot. No, you're not. I mean, I guess anything's possible. Human centipede is traumatizing. Oh, people, come on.
See?
Real quickly, this fire fuse text. Good morning, Needle Ninja checking in. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, guys. That other Michigan fan checking in. Good morning, Lauren and Jake. Hazmat guy checking in.
Ooh,
Good morning,
morning.
Christian, Lauren and Jake. Thanks for adding me on the second one. Did you figure out the welder girl why she was keeping Kid Rock's family in her prayers? No, I didn't. I think she might have got that mixed up with Toby Keith. I don't know. You heard anything about Kid Rock's family?
Not this morning. No.
Yeah, no one did. Good morning, guys. I'm so ready for summer weather. Hope you have a great day, White Van Guy. Good morning. Christian, did you ever watch the sequels to Human Centipede? I did not. I did know they made another one. I did know they made another, but I did not. I only watched the original. It was everything I was afraid it would have been. Good morning, Payroll Girl. Good morning, Payroll Girl.
Oh, good morning.
So we're all checked in. We're ready to go. Now, this hour, there's a couple things I'd like to talk about. Like I said last hour. 2 things before we get out of here today I'd like to talk about. Cocktails and syphilis. If we could cover those 2 things, I'd really be happy today. And I know we got a lot going on. So I'll see if we can fit in both the cocktails and the syphilis talk coming up here this hour. So it's 10 after 7. Let's keep ourselves on time for once. It's Jack Harlow, Loving on Me. It's Q92. So when I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Be like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow! Right.
But don't think like, oh my God, I bought a bunch of cards. I'm rich, because I did that in the 90s, and I have no. Oh, that's my fault. Jake?
No, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I said that right, actually. Good morning, guys. Football coach checking in. Good morning, football coach. Are you guys surprised Taylor Swift came out with a new album when she got her 13th Grammy? No, she does everything very calculated. That was 13 her favorite number, so not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Forecast coming up from Mark Johnson on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers?
That's why
I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that
had,
was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92.
Q92.
Scattered morning clouds giving way to more sunshine for your afternoon. We're going to warm you up today to 47 degrees for the high. Not too bad. Overnight clear and starry and cold. Our low 25. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting. This isn't.
I can't. I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave that.
Well, I was gonna.
You know what?
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even gonna
fair.
try.
No,
I can't. I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I do a pretty good job right there. $7:19 right here on today's Hit Music. Q92. Don't forget Train REO Speedwagon tickets to give away. That is coming up this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10.
Hey, say what you will about the ants, man. I would go to the show.
Yeah, so on a Monday. It's a Monday concert.
Okay. Well, I probably wouldn't go to the show, but that would be the only reason why.
Yeah, strictly because it's Monday. We get up at past crack of dawn.
Yeah.
I get it. I want to know, has Jake ever watched Baywatch?
No,
No?
I don't think so. There's a lot of movies I have not seen.
I don't. Well, that was a show series. Right?
Oh, well, same.
With David Hasselhoff, and you've got to know who that is
I know who that is.
because of the SpongeBob movie.
That's the only reason why I know who that is.
I was gonna say.
Does anyone remember drunken David Hasselhoff eating the hamburger?
Yes. Awesome.
That was a pretty epic video. Like, I know a lot of people like, oh, he's drunk. Like, no, that was awesome. That was, he was shirtless. Was he shirtless, or am I making that up?
I can't
Some
remember.
fantasy in my
It's
head.
been a while.
I just remember he was like on the floor, drunk off his gourd, eating a hamburger.
We've all been there, man.
And I found it to be very entertaining and very funny. And I didn't think any less of him. I thought, if anything, that made him more of a real person. By the way, Germans love David Hasselhoff. Huge music star over there in Germany. Huge.
Oh yeah.
So you guys want to talk about cocktails or syphilis?
Jake.
Let's go syphilis.
Pick a card.
I'm
any card.
intrigued. Syphilis, please.
You always go syphilis. I'm going to do that just as soon as this website reloads. Did our internet go out, or am I just really lucky right now?
I don't know.
How ill-timed is that?
I don't think it did because I'm still moving about over here.
Website I was on is now turned white. It's a Cleveland News Channel website.
So cocktails it is.
You know the one with the article I was about to talk about?
Yeah.
Hold on. I could re-Google. I'll find it. That's just, well, what are the odds of that? Okay, listen to this. I don't know if you guys seen this. Jamie pointed this out to me. And I was like, what? The U.S., okay, in particular Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio has seen some of the highest syphilis numbers since 1950. And Ohio apparently is kind of leading the charge.
Cool. That's awesome. That's something to be known for.
It's pretty. The last study they did was what? Let me see here. 2022 cases were 5,306, a hefty increase from 2018 of 1,923. It's risen. It's been rising since 2016. So we're on a trend upward of syphilis. Right? Does anyone out there have syphilis?
You really think they're going to be like, I do?
Text your full name and yes, I have syphilis right now to 330-269. That's crazy. I mean, you know, if anything, if you're thinking like, I think we all know the one we think of, like, oh, he's got an STD or you know, herpes.
Oh, I was thinking gonorrhea.
Cha-cha-cha.
I've always liked saying it. I don't know
Well,
why.
it's a fun word to say. It's a fun word to say, but I wouldn't go syphilis. Isn't that what Napoleon died of?
Like
I
Napoleon
think
Bonaparte?
Yeah, I think he died of syphilis, didn't he?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The highest number of cases are found in 25 to 34-year-olds in the state of Ohio.
Kids, what are you doing? Stop giving each other syphilis. That's weird because I don't necessarily think, and I could be wrong. I don't think kids are as sexually active as we were when we were young.
Thank God. I know, but
Do you share
I
that,
agree.
or do you think
I agree wholeheartedly.
I'm not saying they're not sexually active. I'm not stupid. I'm not sitting here saying
Right.
no. But I don't think kids are as promiscuous as our generation was.
I agree with that.
We were like a bunch of rabbits.
And they don't start as early, which means it
They
eliminates some of the stupid decisions.
I agree. Now, again, broad brush time. I realize there's exceptions to every rule. I'm not saying that there's no teenager that's sexually active, but I feel like for the most part, I agree with you. I think kids in their 20s that are in their 20s now have started later.
Yeah.
Which, for selfish reasons, I say, oh, that's too bad. But for life reasons, I say good. That makes sense. So I don't know.
Fun fact, I worked with a lady that was an actress, and her warm-up song before she would go on screen was all about STDs. She could name all of them. I'm like, I don't want to know where you learned that or why. Like, you would hear her back there and she'd be like, chlamydia, gonorrhea. Like,
Everyone has their thing to get them ready.
Yeah.
Text, I'm married and we are not sexually active, LOL. Wife just lays there like a dead starfish. Well, That's a different topic
Hey,
altogether.
at least she doesn't have syphilis.
Yeah. That's
Could be worse.
glass half full. No syph for you. Wow, so the young kids are spreading the syphilis in Ohio.
Yeah, unfortunately. And that's why, I mean, it is really important to talk to your kids about being safe if they are sexually active.
Snuffleupagus spreading all over Ohio. Look out, everybody. Now, Jake, you're a 25-year-old man. But still, like, we're considered young in life. Now, if don't answer this if you don't want to, but what age did you become active?
18.
18. So you pretty much went through high school.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like our generation, a lot of us, not all of us, but a good portion of us knocked that out and checked that box before we got out of high school.
I don't know that it was necessarily sex, but definitely like more promiscuous, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, as a 25-year-old, I come back to you, Jay.
Okay.
Were your friends and your peers, like in your school, were they?
Yeah.
They were?
Yeah.
So you're just blowing our whole theory out the water?
Cool. Thanks, Jake.
Well, I mean, that was also 7 years ago. I was in high school, so
Yeah,
6 years
I was
ago.
in high school 87 years ago. All right.
So it could have been
We
changed.
didn't have internet.
I know, but it could have been changed by then.
We just get internet. Was I in college when we got internet? Or was I in high school? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, all right. So the kids were, I'm not saying they're like, everyone was like praying and stuff. Someone just said, I remember Drunken Hasselhoff. Have you guys watched the movie Tusk? What? No.
No.
A random text. Tusk? Never heard of it. Heard of it. Nope, never heard of it. So anyway.
Who are you going to say? I've heard of Musk, not
No.
Tusk. Well, I mean,
Off-color joke probably wouldn't have landed or been funny.
yeah, I was like, where's he going with
Nope.
that?
I'm a 41-year-old female. It was 18 for me. I honestly don't know if they're less active. I've seen more middle school kids
Whoa.
pregnant in the last 5 years. I ever imagined middle school. Lost it at 18 and a half. Everyone else lost it around 12 to 15. I got to tell you, I didn't lose a damn thing at 12 to 15.
No.
My first, whatever you want to call it,
Encounter.
was
Rendezvous.
was summer before freshman year.
Are you just making out?
No.
Oh, Christian,
No.
look at you. Little horn dog.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good times. 727. They
Oh,
were.
Lord. Take us to break.
They were. I have kids in their late teens, and I would say that whether it's boys or girls, 15 to 20, they all seem to go into some sort of hoe phase.
Oh.
Even with the girls, it seems like they just want to get those numbers up.
Oh, my
There
goodness.
does not need to be any relationship whatsoever.
Wow.
That is, damn. I don't see. Now, listen, again, I only see what I see. I don't see that. I don't see that with the
either.
not daughter. I don't know. Of course, some parents are oblivious to the lives their kids lead.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Some of us think we know what our kids are doing, and we don't. And that doesn't make you a bad parent. You can be a great parent. Just some kids are really good at living that double life.
Yeah, they are. They find a way.
They find a way. So, wow. So I was, my first, I guess, would be freshman year. So that would be 15? 15.
Yeah, I would say 15.
Jake, 18.
Sex 21.
Legal.
I mean,
Legal.
20, 21, somewhere in there, maybe.
There you go.
But that doesn't mean I was like a nun in high school. You know what I mean? Like
Didn't accuse you of. Lots of people did lots of things that didn't involve actual.
Right.
But anyway, roundabout, let's put a bow on this. There's a lot of syphilis in Ohio.
Yeah.
And apparently you young kids are the ones that are spreading it.
25 to 34 mainly.
Yeah. So could you stop with the syphilis, please? Maybe test before, you know what I mean?
Well, that, and if you have symptoms, get it treated right away. Because you can become sterile if it's not treated right away. You know what I mean?
Told you it killed Napoleon.
Well,
By the way, in case you're wondering, well, how do I know if I have syphilis? I'm going to tell you. Fever, swollen lymph nodes, sore throat, patchy hair loss, headaches, weight loss. Oh, don't tell people that. Muscle aches and fatigue.
Jeez.
A lot of people trying to get syphilis like Ozempic. Like, lost 20 pounds. Thanks, syphilis.
Right.
So if any of those things are happening to you right now, muscle aches, fatigue, weight loss, headaches, patchy hair loss,
Just go to the
throat,
doctor. It could be something else, but it could be syphilis.
could be the Sif. It's Flow Rider, Wild One. You're welcome, everybody. It's Q92. Dick, it is Q92.
Seriously, you guys listen. He gets so excited when he goes on vacation that he becomes like this child for the last couple of shows that he has to work because he knows what's ahead. So now he's dropping bombs and giving me all
That
these.
is the first one this week.
Do you know how many? What would you do?
First one this week. I play the song.
No, you didn't. You played it earlier in the week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, was that two?
Yeah, because Lauren didn't know what it was, and I had to tell her.
You know what?
I
Fair
didn't
point.
remember.
You know what? I accept that.
But
it was two farts.
He also likes to play this game. What would you do if? And he gives me this scenario that is so ridiculous that it worries me a little
Jake
how he
enjoys
thinks him
it.
up.
Jake likes the game.
I do.
Jake, do you enjoy the game?
I do very much.
But you never ask him what
Jake
he would
loves the
do.
game because it's not funny. It's funny to ask you.
Ugh,
You're like, what? What?
No,
Why
I was
would-
saying,
who?
how do you even think of these things? I just don't. It
I don't
concerns
know.
me a little bit that this is your thought process.
I like to give you life scenarios.
Yeah.
If any of them happen now while you're here, you'll be prepared. You're welcome. I'm preparing you for the real world. Anything can happen, especially on Halloween. Remember that. Write that down.
Okay.
Random.
Real quick before you go into
I'm
random
sorry.
news.
I'm sorry.
Amy's in our live stream on Facebook. You can go over. She gave you the link to the guy that does the Hills food truck.
All right.
So thank you, Amy.
Jake, you should work with that guy.
Okay.
Imagine
Hills
an event
and
with your
inflatables?
inflatables and Hills, snacks. You can cut him in, do like an 80-20 deal with him.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well, why wouldn't the Hills guy have to do the same thing?
Trying to
Or
help
why don't
Jake
they
out.
just keep their profits?
Help Jake out. Got a great deal for you, Hills guy. Hills
Kind of
truck
seems
guy.
like maybe Jake's product's a little more expensive than a Hills hot
What do
dog.
you think about this? 80-20 profit split, huh? Huh? I'll let you go down the slide as many times as you want for free.
With a hot dog. We usually don't let food on the.
Sir, you've got a deal. Let's go. Just saying. Do you think you'll ever introduce concessions?
Like real concessions like that?
Yeah.
No.
On a small level, like a hot dog roller?
Maybe. Well, I already have cotton candy
and
popcorn and,
it's
snow
amazing.
cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have those that you can rent out, but
Like a hot dog edition. Oh, go get a roller.
I've thought about that. But how many birthday parties have you been to when they had a hot dog roller? Like, I don't know how well it would do.
I mean, I've been to a handful, but
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
it's
then
unheard of.
yeah. And then I'll get one.
How many birthday
I
parties
have
do they
it.
have cake?
hot dogs,
Yeah.
hot dogs. That's for
The hell
barbecue.
wants a hot
I
dog
just
in the
haven't seen
summer?
it.
I don't know. I don't think it's that outlandish. If I said quiche, okay.
Do you know what they served at Brandon's 5th birthday party?
Cheap asses at hot dogs in the summer.
Dogs.
Like, where's the quiche? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. JJ inflatables and quiche. You know what? Something so random like that might work.
It might be kitschy.
You know what? JJ's inflatables and frog legs.
Oh, what?
My grandma used to make frog legs.
I know, but you wouldn't eat them when they brought them here.
You don't know. You have to test it in the market and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Frog legs and quiche. And don't forget cotton candy. And you're good to go.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavs beat the Kings last night at home, 136-110. The Cavs have now won 6 straight games and are now 32-16 on the season. They move now into a first-place tie with the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Central Division. They're off today before playing the Wizards on the road tomorrow night. And finally tonight in some college hoops action, the Ohio State Buckeyes host the Indiana Hoosiers. 7 o'clock. You can watch that game on Peacock. Both teams are 13-9 on the season. That's a quick look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. $7:36 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Have you gone over to the live video feed of the show, liked it, and commented in the comments section? Because if you do those two things, you have a chance to become a finalist for the big screen for the big game contest. That's right. You could win a 70-inch TV. We in the script, and I get it, it's a 70-inch flat screen TV, but they're all flat screen now. You know?
Yeah, I don't think
the day of the big box TV.
Right. Well, even like rear projection TVs aren't really a thing anymore.
No, they're all the same. But
yeah.
a brand new 72-inch.
I don't know. Flat screen sounds sexier.
Flat screen.
Yeah.
You can win one. It's in the box. We've seen it. It's in the conference room. It's huge. Along with catering for you and 20 of your friends from Hotheads Burritos in Green. You can win it on Thursday, but you got to become a finalist before then. Get that call. We're going to pick one of you that goes over, likes the stream, and comments in the comments section. It could be an emoji, it could be hello, whatever you want. As long as you interact with us and like the live video, you have a chance to become a finalist at the end of the show. So we got that coming up. Rage Room coming up in a half hour. Later on this hour, Q to call to become a to win, not to become a finalist, for Train and Ario Speedwagon. Got that coming up. So very busy show. Very busy show.
I know there's so many people commenting, and I love it. I love talking to all of them.
Who has 20 friends that want to hang out with? LOL.
Well, I mean, you could just lie and say you've got 20 friends, and then
more burritos for you.
Freeze some of the burritos, so you can have hotheads all throughout the year.
I think I can get 20.
Yeah, I think I could.
I'm not saying they'd all be free and be able to come.
Right, but I could at least invite 20.
Yeah. Jake?
No. I know 3 people.
Absolutely not. There's no way on God's green
Hold on a second. You can invite us.
Yeah, I could, but I still don't think that'll be 20.
You don't answer any question. Like I can ask you, like, is your name Jake? Maybe. Don't know. Yes, no.
Technically Jacob.
I ask you that. No, I couldn't at all.
Yeah.
All right, who's having trouble sleeping? You guys have trouble sleeping?
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes.
I'm having a hard time falling asleep. Once I'm asleep, I'm good. Yeah. Like my mind doesn't shut off.
I had a rough night, man. The little kid refuses to sleep anymore. Again.
This too shall pass.
We're back to this. It's not.
It will.
By the way, he now can climb upstairs.
Aww.
And he goes up. Him and I went up the stairs 5 times yesterday afternoon.
That's fun because now you have to worry about him falling down.
He goes up the stairs. I follow him. He goes up the first flight, turns, goes up the second. Then he crawls into his room, plays in his room, then immediately wants me to carry him back down the stairs. to where I put him back in the living room with all his toys, and he turns around and goes right back to the stairs, wants to climb right back up the stairs.
You got to teach him to slide down on his bum bum.
We both could use the exercise. I'm like, okay.
I know that, but
Let's
I'm just
do
saying,
the
then it
stairs.
teaches him how to go down safely
Yeah.
on his butt.
He's like, all right, that was fun. Carry me down, Dad. We'll do it again. I'm like, oh, all right. Oh, all right. It wears me out. But I'm thinking this is great. He's going to be tired as hell.
Right? No.
Sweet. No.
He's all jacked up,
No.
man. He learned something new.
Put him to bed. He went to bed around 9. It's like 12. He's like, hey, guys, who wants to party? I'm like, no one wants to party. Sleepy Girl Mocktail. Who's heard of it?
Sleepy girl?
Sleepy Girl Mocktail.
I don't know if it's anything like my sleepy time tea. I'm guessing this is some concoction to help you fall asleep.
Apparently, it's a new craze. It's a new craze, and people are using it.
Oh, made on me. What is it?
Well, I'm going to let you hear the
Is it
audio,
roofies?
and you explain it. It'll explain it itself.
Okay.
New beverage is sweeping social media, and doctors say it could help you with your sleep.
We are talking about the Sleepy Girl Mocktail. Joining us in the studio is Bryn Caswell to tell us more about it, what goes into it, and if doctors say it works. And Bryn, we know you're plugged in and trendy, so my guess is you've given this a try.
I absolutely have, and it's not too bad, and I felt like it worked for me for a little bit. So what goes into the mocktail is tart cherry juice, magnesium, and a sparkling water flavor of your choice. Drink before bed, and doctors say it can help you get a better night's rest. So here's the science behind it. The Sleep Foundation says tart sugar-free cherry juice contains tryptophan and a high concentration of melatonin, which can help make you sleepy. Doctors add mixing the cherry juice with supplements like magnesium also helps. Magnesium regulates neurotransmitters and can be relaxing. So adding a scoop to your mocktail can help quiet the mind. The Sleep Foundation says a glass 1 hour before bed can improve sleep quality, but psychologists and sleep specialists at university hospitals, Dr. Carolyn Evers-Landis, says the Sleepy Girl Mocktail is not a cure-all magic potion for those suffering from insomnia or other sleep-related disorders.
There you go. Sleepy Girl Mocktail.
I've heard
Magnesium?
I've heard really good things about the tart cherry juice.
I didn't know that it had stuff to make you sleep well.
I guess.
They're like, throw some magnesium in there.
Oh, magnesium's supposed to be really good for sleep. You just have to be really careful because you can really throw your magnesium levels off. I do know that.
There's one thing we don't want to do.
No, you don't. Magnesium and potassium are really important to keep them in check.
Text, I've been up since 2:48 this morning because my brain wouldn't stop.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Sometimes I try counting. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
I put on a movie that I like.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, if I get into that movie late at night, that's when I'll get tired. I'm like, no, I want to watch the movie. And I just start snoring.
Yeah.
Tart cherry juice helps with the gout. Like a health class on the show today.
It is.
Syphilis stuff. We got the Sleepy Girl Mocktail. Now we're at tart cherry juice can help with the gout. The gout's nothing to mess with either.
No, that hurts.
I've never had the gout.
I haven't either. My mom, after and this was after she went through chemo and her immune system was suppressed. If she had not been knocked to the ground enough, got gout. And they said it was probably because of her compromised immune system, that the virus and the stress levels and all that kind of stuff. And she had it on her face. I felt so bad for her. She was like, "This sucks." I'm like, I know.
That would suck.
I mean, she had a hard time laying on it. It finally went away. She has some scarring. Yeah.
That's no good.
No.
That's no good. You have any scars when you were a kid?
I have a chickenpox scar on my chest.
I have a scar on my ankle when I fell in rocks running one time. And then I have a little scar. I had a stone in my arm that I had to go get taken out that I didn't know would it healed.
Yeah.
There was a little stone in there and I didn't know it. I was riding my bike down this hill at the apartment complex I lived and my parents ran. And I just did one of those things where I lost control and skid and my arm
Oh, yeah. Went down in the gravel.
across the concrete.
Ugh.
I'll never forget, because my dad was never big on crying. Not you couldn't cry, but you over cry. And believe me, I was known for that.
No.
You were over crying, and I'll never forget. I'm walking up, and I'm telling you, Lauren, I was no danger, but I mean, this from here to here was nothing but blood and dripping.
That was gonna hurt.
And I'm walking up, and I'm never forget. My dad comes out of his work shed, pissed, and I can still see him. what the hell is going on? Oh.
Yeah.
As soon as he saw my arm, oh. Like
Come on,
he was
right.
mad he couldn't be mad.
Right. That's funny.
Like he was going out like, what is your problem?
Yeah.
All right, come here. I was like, yeah. I think
know.
this one counts.
Oh, it sucks. Like I grew up a tomboy, so I was always on my bike or on the back of my best friend's bike because he had a BMX bike with the pegs. But he wrecked his bike all the time, which was fine. It was fine. Like he had a lot of scars on his legs. But I would just jump off the pegs. I'm like, he's going down,
Yeah,
and I would just jump off.
Getting off this sinking ship.
But for as tomboyish as I grew up, I didn't really get hurt all that much until I got older. I broke my ankle playing street football. And then I do have a scar on my middle finger from a straw while my sister was in labor with my nephew.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. You know what else will do it? A queue to calls coming up.
Oof.
Train REO Speedwagon. It's coming up real quick. Fallout Boy, we didn't start the fire. It's Q92.
Seen somebody pulled over in a construction zone? That would be so awesome.
No, that'd be funny if I did. I just cold flashes. Someone said in the text line, you have a cold flash.
It's not a flash. It's like consistent the whole time I'm here. But I go home and put my slippers on and I'm fine. Like, it's just here that I'm cold. I was hot as all get out in my car this morning. I'm at butt warmers. I had to crack my window.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, I don't think I have the issue. It is literally 65 degrees in here. It's chilly.
It is a little bit, but I think it's going to be all right. I think you're going to make it.
I think so, too.
I do.
Coupled with the fact that we get up early. When you're tired, you are more apt to be chilly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Someone
Let's
said
throw a tangerine
maybe
at you.
you're anemic. Someone said in the text line. I thought that about her.
No.
Sometimes I look at her across and I go, you're anemic.
I am not anemic.
Iron deficiency,
I am
someone
not
says.
anemic. I've been tested.
I love it.
It
What
is
else does she have?
65 degrees in here, friends.
What else does she have? So far we have menopause, iron deficiency, and anemic. What else is she?
And I'm not in menopause. I'm far too young.
Too young?
Okay. But I am young. I would be on the very young side of it.
I'm at the age now. Next year I gotta get.
You're gonna go through menopause?
No, I gotta get my booty checked.
Ooh!
Time to go. Ooh.
Someone's gonna get the snake out.
Like, all this technology, is that really the only way to determine?
Yeah, they gotta
Really?
go have a little look-see.
I know. I just like that. Really? We have all these face filters and all these cool things you can do in life, technology, and the only way, you know what I mean, is little Jack Horner in the corner.
That's what Jack Horner was doing in the corner.
Well, until the cops arrived.
I thought he stuck his thumb in a plum.
My plum. Right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 Train REO Speedwagon. Separately, each would be a fantastic evening. Together, it's a mega concert. Train and REO Speedwagon. Oh my God, special guest Yacht Rock review is there as well. The Blossom Music Center, Monday, July 15th. You could be there right now. All you got to do, give us a call, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to see Train and REO Speedwagon.
When you hear...
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like, I don't even know what. You have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You look so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, How cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like, you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That, or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he
that
went
was
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And, you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard, things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues, people who park on the street and other people don't like it or are not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you? or you don't like, you wish they didn't do. Again, doesn't necessarily, you might hate your neighbors, I get it. But you might not hate them at all, but they do this one thing, you're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
and
know.
It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, and I'm going to get the mail, and I said like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear. I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like. Q92, hello, who's this?
Hey, Christian, it's Ryan.
Ryan, where are we calling from?
I am currently sitting in the Campfield Panera waiting for a coffee.
You might be waiting for a second at that Panera. Anyway, I know where that Panera is. I go there. I'm just saying.
I know you do.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're going to see Train.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, it's not Justin Timberlake when you failed me.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is that guy. Wait, is this Akron Children's guy?
This is Akron Children's guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ryan. You should have picked me.
I know. What was I thinking?
I know. Well, you know what?
But Christian, it wasn't your fault. Jake picked absolutely horrible questions to ask.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to pass blame, but it probably was his fault.
Well, do me one favor and just tell me your favorite station that finally hooked you up with some tickets to see Train and Ario's.
Finally, it is Q92.
Just joining us, we were talking middle of last hour, about my daughter sets like 5 alarms to go off from 6 a.m. to like 6:50. She wakes up, sets the next one, tries to go back to sleep. Sets the next one, goes back to sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
This continues for an hour.
I found that idiotic. Not her, it.
The process.
We had a big discussion last night. She said, I just don't get it.
You don't?
I'm an old head or whatever, but I don't get it.
Is that what she called you?
No, that's what I call myself. So I'm like, why would you not just sleep that 50 minutes of full sleep? That's an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
You don't get it. And that's not her voice, but that's what I'll use from now on. You don't get it. You don't get it. Lauren just sets a normal alarm. You have one backup, oh crap alarm.
Yeah, but it's like 30 minutes later.
I set an alarm. I have one snooze that's like 5 minutes after that. I have my alarm, the loudest volume, the most annoying noise you can have. Jake is also a little bit of a multi-alarm guy now. Are you still that way now, Jake?
No, I'll say like one or two.
One or two, and you're good to go. Yeah. So we had a couple phone calls. A lady called in her 30s. She said, I'm in my 30s, and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
She sets like multiple alarms. And one of the reasons my daughter said she does this is because she won't wake up as angry.
Yeah, she's gently waking herself up. Do I think it's the healthiest, wisest use of time? No. But I understand her logic and that,
A lot of you, we had 2 phone calls, and we had a lady who said she's a psych major, and studies have shown that actually is worse, and you get less sleep, and you'll be more tired and more irritable.
Yeah.
And that checks out with the not daughter, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of you text. Let's read some of them. See what you guys do. Mine goes off every 5 minutes from 6:20 to 6:40.
Every how many
5 minutes. So you could have slept that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that system too. It gradually wakes you up, and when it's finally ready for you to get up, I don't feel as groggy.
See, it works for some
Nuts.
people.
I'm 38. I set my alarms just like her, crying, laughing emoji. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 15, 11, and 8. I'm 33, and I do that sometimes. She sent in a screenshot. She has an alarm at 5:30, 6, 6:15, and 6:30. You guys, you could be sleeping.
Angela on Facebook says, I have one alarm only. I can barely stand to hear it once, much less it going off multiple times.
Absolutely. I have 5 alarms set 6 minutes apart. The last alarm having a total different sound. God, a lot of these people do this. The Not Daughter's correct. You gradually waking up a little bit more with each alarm.
You better tell her to go back and watch this segment on YouTube so she can hear how many listeners have her back.
Hey, it's Keller from Afternoons on Q92. Tune in weekdays from 2 until 6 p.m. and come hang out. We've got amazing prizes, fantastic music. It's going to be a good time.
My late great-grandma was almost 80 years old with predominantly brown hair. Still, I'm praying I get those genes. Listen, I'm praying that my son has the hair traits from my fiance.
Mm-hmm.
Her father, 59 years old. First of all, you'd never know it to look at him. You would never in a million years say you're 60 years old.
Right.
And absolute full head of hair. I mean, like, even the hairline's still
solid.
Yeah, it's not like it's back like a little bit.
A fortress of hair.
Thick as hell. Now, it's salt and pepper, more salt now than pepper.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the guy's 59, and I'm telling you, gorgeous head of hair.
Oh.
Gorgeous hairline.
Good for those guys.
I'm like, come on, Jimmy.
Tiffany over on Facebook said her ex-husband had gray at 19. He's 43 now and is full gray.
I had a friend started in his 20s, and by 30 he was salt and pepper.
Yeah, my friend Angela. She poor girl. She would be like, I have to go get my hair done like a couple days before your wedding, otherwise the silver's going to show. I'm like, you have grays already? She's like, oh, I've been dyeing my hair every 4 weeks, for a while.
Well, all right, let's all be honest with ourselves right now. How old were you when you started realizing something was going gray? How old were you?
Or something was going in general.
Mine was around probably 40, 41, 68. So like around, yeah. But then after I got COVID,
yeah.
Hey, Santa.
And I haven't found one yet.
And Lauren, look at her. She's 28. Nothing. Nothing.
I wish. I am 41, though.
Is it normal to have gray hairs at 34? I think it can happen anytime.
Yes, absolutely.
So we got 34 on the text line right now. Got my first gray when I got pregnant with my first at 19. Now 28, and every month I got to dye my hair. We got 19 on the board.
Yeah.
35 is when I started. 35 on the board. 16, damn family genes. Nothing you can do.
It happens.
Well, I mean, you could die.
I mean, that's like the whole balding thing, too, though. Like, when did you notice your hairline going?
My hairline, I think we've talked about this. My hairline wasn't necessarily going. I had a spot in the back in the right corner, and it was slowly. I didn't have like a.
But when did you first notice that?
Mid-20s.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately for me.
Okay.
But that's when, like I said, when I realized what was coming, and I realized there's nothing I could do, that's when I bicked my head.
That was my brother-in-law.
And my buddy Muckle makes me feel good every time. He goes, that was so smart. He goes, because no one really has any memory of you balding.
Yeah.
He's like, you just went from hair to big head.
Yep.
He's like, that was smart.
Yeah.
He's like, no comb over phase, no horseshoe phase. You just said.
My husband has a receding hairline. It really started like receding, I would say, in his 30s. But like, it seems like it's stopped. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, good for him. Is he taking it? There's stuff you can take to like slow it down.
No, nothing.
Good for him.
I don't know. It's like it went so far and then it was like, and we'll leave you with this. You know,
and we'll pause everything.
You decide what you want.
.03 right here on today's Hit Music Q92.
What's going on?
Music kind of just sounded like I should do that.
Why? I think this is more like Lumineer vibe.
Lumineers. I remember them.
Jack Johnson.
Oh, please don't.
What?
I have no respect for a man that wrote a song called Bubble Toes.
He's just a fun guy. He also wrote the song that was in the Curious George movie, Upside Down.
Never heard of it.
Oh, what?
Never seen the Curious George movie.
You should watch it with Jimmy. It's really cute.
You watched Ice Age. Well, I watched Ice Age the other day with him.
Yeah.
It's not fun. he'll watch something for a second. Man, if Mickey's on TV, he stops what he's doing. If the Funhouse is on, Mickey Mouse's Funhouse,
Clubhouse?
that too.
Yeah.
He'll be like, "Ooh." If he hears Elmo, "Ooh."
Well, it's Toodles. Toodles will have that effect on anybody.
God,
Gotta see what the mystery tools are.
I mean, it's insane how you're just sitting around the house doing dishes, and then all of a sudden you don't even realize it. And you're going, la 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 la, Elmo's World. You're like, oh damn it,
Elmo's World. He does it in his
Hey,
voice.
Mr. Noodles. Oh.
Yeah. And Dorothy? Does he still
How
have
is
Dorothy?
he always outside at the exact moment they look?
He's just waiting. He's like that neighbor kid that won't go home.
Like, no one else thinks it's creepy. He's outside Elmo's bedroom like every day at the same, just waiting for him to open the curtain. I think it's kind of creepy, Mr. Noodle. I think we gotta check his search history. Just saying, something don't seem right there. But I do like the Mickey Fun Clubhouse, whatever. That's kind of actually cool.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's been around forever.
Elmo, I get a little. I'm like, okay.
Enough.
All right.
The voice.
And I've already been told our son's not allowed to watch SpongeBob SquarePants.
Why?
It's adult humor. It's not.
He won't get it for a long time, but.
Well, I gotta follow the rules.
All right.
I also keep getting told I can't swear in front of the baby.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm
with her on
listening.
that.
I try. And when I do, she's like, Christian. Sorry.
Well, do you want his first word to be a bad one?
Do I want that? No. Would I laugh? I would.
So would I. Even though I wouldn't want it either.
No, that's absolutely not my. But if it happened, I would.
I know it's immature, but why is it so funny? Because I get sucked in on like TikToks. First of all, my kids would have been chopped liver if they would have ever cussed. Even still to this day, that's a no-go. But when a little kid cusses on TikTok, why do I find it so funny?
Because it is fun.
And it's not my kids. So I'm
It's
like,
not your kids, so you don't got to worry about it.
Right.
So on that level, it's funny because it's funny, but it's not your kid.
Right.
Celebrate love with your family this Valentine's Day. You can enjoy a pottery wheel experience at Hot Pots Pottery in Alliance, followed by dinner at Grinders Above and Beyond in Alliance, and a bouquet of roses from Diop's Flowers in Alliance. See the theme? Enter to win now on our Facebook page at Q92 Radio. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. That's really cool. That's a lot of cool stuff you could do. And you can do it in Alliance. D-Hops is fantastic. I love Grinders. I absolutely love Grinders.
What's your favorite thing there?
Chicken fingers.
Oh, I knew that.
But their hamburgers are phenomenal as well.
You know mine.
They have a really tasty, flavorful hamburger at Grinders.
I've never had a hamburger there. I always get the strawberry walnut salad or the sirloin steak salad. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like counterproductive because it's got steak and fries on it, but it's so good.
I get the appetizer of chicken fingers.
Yeah.
And then the burger and fries.
Nice.
And I leave there happy as a clam.
Yeah.
Happy as a clam. Jake, your favorite Grinders food?
Probably a burger.
You've had their burgers?
Yeah.
Are they not very good?
Yeah, they are good.
Like flavorful? You know what I mean? Like
yeah, they're just good burger.
Oh, the chicken tender leaven grinder is really good too. If I have a grinder, that's the one I get. And don't sleep on their peanut butter brownies.
There's nothing dessert-wise from that place I sleep.
No, I know. And you love their Toll House cookie
Their
bites.
Toll House cookie bites, cheese and rice. Let's go. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Coming up this hour, we are going to be getting a finalist for the romantic date on Valentine's Day. Reminder, guys, it's February 6th. Next week is Valentine's Day. If you haven't thought or begun thinking, please do. If you love your woman or your man, whoever, you want to express that. Let's not be those last-minute guys.
Our dog will even get something.
I say this because I've been that guy. So I'm coming from a place of whoops.
Yeah.
So, just reminding you daily, we're getting a little closer. It's a week from tomorrow. Reservations could be harder to get. You want to go out to dinner that night. Let's get on the good foot. But you could just win a romantic date for Valentine's Day with our friends at a Good Time Limo Company, where they will pick you up in a stretch limousine, complete with champagne and roses from D-Hoff's Flowers, plus dinner at Gervasi Vineyard. How awesome is that? You got to become a finalist to win. We're going to hit the cue to call this hour. When you hear it, be caller number 10. You'll be in the running. We call the winner here Friday at 8 for this contest. Book your ride today, agoodtimelimo.com. All right, it is Tuesday. It's the 8 o'clock hour, so that means we are going to the Rage Room this hour every Tuesday. We use it to get things off our chest, things that tick us off, annoy us. Just something, oh, I hate this. We let you guys call us up, text us, or leave comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X. And get it off your chest because you'll feel better. I promise you. By the way, someone said I got grinders yesterday. That steak grinder with a bowl of clam chowder.
Ooh, that would be good. I would eat that.
That sounds very good.
Dang it. I thought I'd mastered it.
Honestly, we use cuss words in front of our kids too hard to watch ourselves. LMAO. Sure, our kids have slipped a bad word here and there, but they know that they're adult words. The words that we do not use around our children are words like stupid, dumb, ugly, fat, things like that. My kids think those are cuss words, and we don't use them around our children either. Those words are harmful too, in my opinion. As a 29-year-old woman, I can say that someone calling me ugly or fat or stupid hurt me worse and stuck with me more than someone calling me a bitch.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
There's some facts in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. First rage room of the morning. When people drive 10 miles per hour under the speed limit, rage. There was a line on 225. There were some semis. Like we were a convoy.
I had a good commute this morning.
It was fine. It was just slow.
Yeah, no complaints. I wasn't behind anybody slow.
More rage. Moms are expected to mother like they don't work and work like they don't have kids, yet the term working dad doesn't even exist. Hey, I want to be a stay-at-home dad.
I mean, I would agree with that. Dads work hard too, though. And I feel like, I mean, at least in our household, my husband does a very significant amount of the parenting too. Like he's very involved, but I also know what his day looks like. And granted, he works from home, but it's not what you would think it is. It's not these TikToks where he's like all wrapped up in a blanket or in his pajamas. Like he gets up, he gets showered, he's on by 7:30, and he's busy all day. Like I'll go home and there'll be days sometimes I can't even like, hey, how's your day going? Like we just don't get a chance because he's so busy.
Yep. I think Jamie works more rigid schedule than me.
Yeah.
I do. I think her job is more stressful.
Yeah.
So I think she has it worse than me. But I mean, so I want that said. But like, I'm a dad and I do the show here. I work. I go home and I'm literally the moment I walk in the door, it's me and Jimmy until like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
There is no break. It's
exhausting.
If I nap, it's because he's napping.
Right.
I want him to. But I'm saying like I don't go home and like I'm home, watch the baby. Like it's me and the baby by ourselves. You know what I mean? Because she's got to have the door shut. She's on meetings. She's on video call. Again, she still has it worse than me. But I don't just go home and not parent.
Right. No, I get what she's saying though. Like your work expects and demands so much from you, yet your home does too. And I get that. Being spread thin sucks.
I got you. See a lot of rage coming in the text line. I like it. We're going to get to it here in a little bit because I'm going to keep us on time. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Get him back on cue. Just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, woo! Everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair?
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like...
He has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it. They pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
Oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying
wings. Wings.
So like how do you order that?
Oh god, I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says woo across the box.
Do it all together now. So you would be like, woo, wings.
Woo wings.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed. What is your favorite beer? People have talked about beer. What is your favorite beer? Someone said Reds or Miller Lite. When is drink a beer at work day?
Right?
Some places every day. You can hide it. Beer is disgusting.
Yeah, some people don't like
someone
it.
says Dos Equis is their favorite. After a bad day, I'd be headed to Ill Will Brewing in Columbiana for any beer they're serving. Bonus if Stokes Pizza is there. Miller Lite. I do like Miller Lite.
Yeah, Miller Lite's great.
Fathead's Spooky Tooth is the best seasonal beer.
That's what I had last weekend. It is good. I even had this cinnamon sugar rim. Like they did that for me at Winking Lizard.
Modelo is disgusting, the text line says.
Love it. Love it with a little bit of lime.
I love Michelob Ultra. Someone says, my dad used to drink just Michelob, the original.
My dad did too.
In that glass with like
bottle.
the thing around the top.
Yeah.
My dad would sit outside with an ice cold, I want a Michelob. Son, a Michelob. That's how he'd say it. Blue Moon is someone's favorite beer.
Ooh, yeah.
Natty Light. Nice. Beer is nasty. That's the second person to say they don't like beer. Mick Ultra is my go-to beer. Busch Light Peach. I like all beer. Yeah, I get it. Corona with a slice of lime is my favorite beer. Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin is so good, someone says.
Well, I'll have to try that. I haven't tried the Voodoo Ranger. I've seen it at the store.
Christmas Ale, Cinnamon Sugar Rim.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. But I got to wait till like Thanksgiving to do that.
Another Corona. I'm 3 years sober now, but Milwaukee's Best Ice was my beer. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
on being
awesome.
sober 3 years. And good choice on the Beast. I'm really upset that no one has mentioned the champagne of beers yet.
Miller High Life, huh?
Yeah, I used to love High Life. And how many times can you go to a bar and get that like for like $1 when I was like in my 20s?
Probably because it's not everybody's favorite beer.
It's the champagne of beers. Bud Light. Lauren must have the fighting spirit.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Yingling. I went through a Yingling phase in college.
You know what? I'll go with you on Yingling, but the black and tan is bleh. It's awful.
Big Fat Joints, my favorite beer.
Okay.
Beer, no matter what kind, flavor beer, they all taste like beer, exception Busch Peach.
Oh, Busch Peach is actually good. It's more wine cooler-esque.
Lockport Brewing in Bolivar has strawberry ale that I love.
Oh, that sounds good.
My favorite beer is all beer. I drink it all. Got one for Stella. Stella's someone's favorite beer. Azima. Wow. Wow. Voodoo Ranger is spicy, but it's good heat.
Okay.
Good heat. Guinness. One for Guinness? That's a heavy beer, man.
Yeah.
Leinenkugel. You guys are all
those
over
are the
place.
shandies. That's like summer shandy. And
Look at this awesome palette this area has.
right? You guys are very refined. Your beer drinking.
Q92.
Scattered morning clouds giving way to more sunshine for your afternoon. We're going to warm you up today to 47 degrees for the high. Not too bad. Overnight clear and starry and cold. Our low 25. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Came across this, people get divorced all the time. And the source for this is Women's Day. Read it every morning.
Okay, yeah.
It has 10 things that all divorced guys have in common. And I was reading the list, and I was like,
Are you seeing a trend?
It's a good list. I feel like it's a very relatable list for divorced men. Things that they have in common. Love doesn't always work out. Sometimes it falls apart. You heard Fergie. Big girls don't cry, but she explained it. She had to move on. In fact, I want to play that while I go over this list.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
I'm going to right now.
But you're saying that.
Coming up this hour, listen for the cue to call so you become a finalist to win a romantic date on Valentine's Day with a Good Time Limo Company. Picking you up, driving you around with your champagne and roses from D-Hops. We're going to take you to Gervasi Vineyard for a wonderful Valentine's Day dinner. How great is that? That's coming up. Later on this hour, be listening for that. Right now, though, it is Tuesday. It is the 8 o'clock hour, so we are in the Rage Room. So let's head back to the Rage Room. Someone just said, working in healthcare, Rage Room. Sure, it's stressful.
Yeah.
Freaking spam callers, they're relentless. I think they enjoy annoying you and get paid too. 3 angry emojis.
Along those lines, the spam calls that start with your area code. Like, you think it could be somebody you know? They trick you.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I'm ordering from a fast food place drive-thru, after everything I order, they ask me, is that all? Like, damn, no, I'm not done. Let me finish ordering, and I'll let you know when. That is all.
Yeah, I agree with that one. That's annoying.
Oh, man. Let me see. Rage Room, and I'm listening to Q92 and Alexa. That is 3 minutes behind when you're coming out of the car listening to the radio. It's delayed.
It is there. If you stream us on Facebook, YouTube, or X, it is about a second and a half, 2 second delay.
Yeah. Most streams are a little behind.
Yeah, and that's shooting a signal into outer space and bringing it back down again.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that they call the woman work. Oh, this is a callback. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they call the women working mothers, but they don't call men that work working fathers. I'm not saying they don't parent.
Oh, sure.
Because they definitely do.
Yeah.
Let me see. That comment by the quote mom Rage is BS. Dads don't if there's no mother.
Yeah, I
don't
know. Go ahead.
Being on my monthly and on top of that being sick. Rage Room and going to work. Sick. You're that time of the month and going to work. Staying out of your way today. I ain't messing with you.
That's a ticking time bomb right there.
That's explosives. Nope. No chance.
Jason on Facebook says, why can't people drive in a roundabout? Yield to enter and don't stop while you're going around. I agree with that. You know what else my daughter brought up? Why are so many people turning on their turn signals to enter a roundabout?
Yeah, there's only one way you can go.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we'll be in the car, and she'll be running an errand with me or something. She'll be like, look, why are they doing it? She has to go through... She goes through 4 roundabouts a day, so she has a lot of experience with them. But she's always like, it happens literally every day. At one of the roundabouts, someone turns on their turn signal. I don't know.
Good point.
I know. Lucas says, I'm a delivery driver and can't stand when people cut me off and start pressing their brakes for no reason. Rage Room.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, Chef Dad says people who can't read the menu. That would be annoying. I remember when I was waitressing, it would literally be like, it would give a description underneath the dish of what it was. And they'd be like, so does that have cheese in it? It would be like topped with melted cheese. Like, literally say it. You're like, yep. And then sometimes you're having a day, so you're like, yeah, it says it in the description. You actually say it. I did.
Mini Rage.
Yeah.
And it's niche. When you're dating, you're getting married to someone who has celiac, can't have gluten. And when you have a waitress and she asks, like, does this dish have gluten? And instead of being like, I don't know, but I'll find out, they just go, I don't know. And just look at you.
Did you say it? I would
I'm
be like, can you find out? Because someone's going to get real sick and someone's not going to get a tip.
I don't know. I feel like enough time's gone by, enough years that, like,
Yeah, it's a thing, guys.
it's a thing. You should probably be somewhat aware of it. Or simply, you know what? I'm going to go find out. Let me find out for you. I'll let you know if that's gluten-free. I don't want you to get sick. We'll make sure we get you the right deal tonight, ma'am.
Yeah.
Instead of just be like, I don't know. Could be. Like, well, that doesn't really work. Doesn't really work.
No.
Oh, man. Driving to jury duty. Rage room. It's sunny out. I'd rather do jury duty.
You know what? I've been called for it 2 or 3 times, and my number's never been called. Thank God.
I think I got called for. I was supposed to do something I just did.
My old boss got called for grand jury duty. She did it for like 6 months. It was like a long trial.
I'd be afraid I'd lose my job.
No, it's only when you do grand jury, I think it's only every Thursday.
Oh.
So it's 1 day a week, but for like several weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And you
can't
get
lose-
paid more
How do you get paid more?
because it's grand jury duty and it's a longer
Oh,
commitment.
you get
so they-
$20.
Yeah, I think something like that. No, I'm serious. It's not much more.
Pretty
but
good. I got a colonoscopy tomorrow. Rage room.
Well, that's crappy.
Oh, man.
Where were you on that one? I expected that to come out of your mouth.
Crappy?
Yeah.
I'm too mature. Driving in the fast lane, already going over the speed limit, and someone in a truck wants to fly up behind you. I also am that guy. If I am speeding, don't run up on my ass like I'm not. Like
I know.
I'm slow.
Yeah.
If you want to do 95,
Well, then I get worried it's like a road gang or something. So I try and get out of the
Road
way.
a road gang. You know what's funny? I don't think I ever mentioned this. Maybe I did last year on the way to Ocean City. You know what group passed us? Hell's Angels.
No kidding.
Big group. I felt like I was looking at celebrities.
Did you wave?
I was like, they were the Virginia chapter. I'm not saying they're not still Hell's Angels, but I think of Los Angeles, California.
I think they're all still kind of fairly.
I was still like, holy cow, look at that. There's like 30 Hell's Angels.
You know what's
Are
so
they going
funny?
to Ocean City?
You know what is so funny though? We
What?
think of these like, and I'm sure some of them are like rough and tumble, blah blah. But when I waitressed, the bikers were the best tables to wait on. They were nice.
Were they Hell's Angels?
I don't know. They had leather jackets with something on it. I never paid attention.
Called their cut.
Anyhow, but like they were so nice. They had manners. They tipped well. They were just really nice guys.
Is it weird? I felt a little starstruck though when I saw them.
No, I think I would. I'd be like, no kidding. Did you get a video?
No, but because I was driving and I was a little, because there were so many of them.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like,
you don't want to hit one of their bikes.
No.
No.
So I didn't see them even coming up on my side. I was just driving, and all of a sudden they go by, and I'm like, well, I'll be damned. It's the Hell's Angels.
Maybe that was your equivalent of my cows. Every time I see cows, I'm like, look, it's cows.
I was like, how cool is that? That's like the creme de la creme of biker gang.
Yeah, no, I even know that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to think what the other ones are, but yeah, it was kind of cool to see.
I bet.
Kind of cool. Sports coming up. I see more rage coming in the text line. We'll get back to more rage as well. Plus Q to call coming up. That romantic date on Valentine's Day. Sports right after Savage. Wing Q92. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So like you DoorDash.
Where I went, no, we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get something? Someone little. I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. Looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. I will tell you this. One of the things that happened in vacation Sunday night, Ocean City had a tornado warning. And they don't get tornado warnings. It's much more rare.
So they are like
than it is here.
The people in the South, when they get snow, they really overreact. Were they like that?
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
They were like, eh.
No one cared on the
we
boardwalk.
We never get them. Nothing's going to happen.
No one cared on the beach. Beyonce cared. We're on the fifth floor. We're on the fifth floar with our 4-month-old baby. She cared.
Yeah.
And I went around and I found on Facebook a local, there's a Baltimore station, but they do weather for Ocean City as well.
Yeah.
So I found that and I was watching one of their weather guys live. And I'm not even saying this to like, oh man, Mark John. The difference in quality of information and communicating between Mark Johnson and other weather people around the country, you guys do not understand how good we have it. I swear to you, I'm not saying that out of any type of, because he's on the show or because I just like him. This guy was so bland and so just, there were like moments where like you would just, his radars were on the, and I'm glad he did what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was absolutely helping.
He was giving you the information.
But talk about doing it on an NPR way, and you don't get radio, NPR, you don't know what that means, but like as bland as you can be.
Yeah.
There'd be times where you just see the radars on the screen and he wouldn't talk for 10, 15, 20 seconds. 7:46 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. That Q to call still coming. For the romantic date on Valentine's Day, become a finalist this hour. Our friends at Good Time Limo Company, they'll pick you up. They pick you up. They'll have champagne and roses from Dioff's Flowers, and they're going to take you to Gervasi Vineyard for dinner. How great is that? Can't win it unless you're a finalist. Listen for the Q to call. It's coming up very shortly. Book your ride today at a Good Time Limo.com. Still doing the Rage Room since 8 o'clock now on a Tuesday. So let's head back. Let's see here. Let me see. Getting called for jury duty the day after you give birth.
Oh, I think a doctor's note might be able to get you into that.
I was going to say, I think you can get out of that one, right?
I would hope.
Grand jury's awesome every Thursday, 8 to 4 for 3 months.
Yeah, I knew it was a long time. Facebook, Bobby Joe says, working at a gas station, people are rude and mean, and I'm about to go to their job and do it right back to them. That's what she meant to say. I get that.
I was at Circle K the other day.
Yeah.
Before the show.
Were you mean?
What's that?
Were you mean?
No, but I was getting beef jerky. And checking out, the employees were talking to each other, and I heard some drama at the Circle K.
Yeah.
Apparently, the one girl's boyfriend doesn't want her working with the one guy there anymore. Yeah. A little Circle K relationship.
Scandal.
Yeah, doesn't trust Darren. I don't know that his name's Darren.
Right.
But yeah, these two got over this girl,
Darren.
and they're like, yeah, she's not allowed to work with you anymore. Her boyfriend's mad. He doesn't want her to work with you anymore. I didn't stay to hear his response, but I was like, oh,
do you think managers will really work around that?
Juicy. I don't know. Do you want to date a boyfriend like that? But same token, why does he feel that way?
Touche.
I once dated a girl. There was a boy there I was warned about, and I was told I'm psycho and crazy, and what am I worrying about? I should have been worried.
Yeah. No. I have one. Rage Room from Jennifer. Makes me so mad when someone wants to paint a bedroom and they don't take the right steps to do it. Like clean the walls and patch the holes.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, get the putty out. Let's patch those holes.
And sand it down. Yeah.
I agree. When I'm out with my infant son in public, who is in a dinosaur outfit, has a black and white car seat cover and brown and green blanket, and someone says, oh, what a beautiful little girl.
Like, seriously, people. Read the room. There's context clues here.
Yeah, I agree. I worked at Cedar Point back in 2009, and one day my drive home, I passed a Girls Gone Wild bus. It was so cool.
Oh, wow.
I was starstruck too.
Oh, Hell's Angels, Girls Gone Wild.
Go, look at that. Small world. Rage Room, kids or even people who half-ass stuff but expect you to do everything they need for them correctly. I get that, yeah. A month ago, I replaced my shattered front windshield, and I just got it hit by a rock now.
Oh, that was me last year. Listen, I have a 4Runner.
Oh.
Did you know when I called to have them come out again, because me and Safe Light are tight now, they said that the number 2 cars for windshield replacements are Jeeps and 4Runners. And it has to do with our windshields being more up and down than being at a slope. Yeah. I've had my 4Runner, I've had the windshield replaced 4 times.
That's a lot.
Since I've owned it. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Thank God for our Safe Flight agreement with no deductible.
Safe Flight replace.
Yeah, they're awesome. They come to the house to do it.
I know.
Love it.
They come right to your own. They have that little cool thing with that suction thing where they take the glass. Left lane isn't about speeding. It's about not impeding traffic, someone says on the line of texts. When your 3-year-old preschool child gets dragged across the cafeteria by one arm by his teacher at 8:10 a.m. after getting dropped off at school at 7:50 a.m., she gets put on a 4-month paid leave while they debate if she should keep her job or not. Rage Room.
Oh, girl. Oh, Christian.
Street justice for that.
That's called, I would be showing up there every single day reminding them why she needs to lose her job.
Driving when the sun is in your eyes and you can't do anything about it. Rage Room.
Sunglasses.
Juicy commuter angry over my breakup so much and the car issues on top. Can't find a new place. Pretty sure the hoe in the neighborhood is why he left me. Rage Room.
Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
Neighborhood hoes do that.
Really?
Yeah, I always say, watch out for the neighborhood hoes.
I didn't know. I wonder who the neighborhood hoe is in our neighborhood.
I don't know. To be the hoe of the neighborhood, though, I mean, you got to do some hoeing.
Apparently.
To own that over an entire neighborhood, to be known as the hoe of the neighborhood.
That's true.
That's some hoeing.
And this doesn't pertain to. I mean, like neighborhoods could be anywhere. It could be apartment complexes. It could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Rage Room. I have an hour commute one way, so I was spending $360 a month in gas. So I buy an electric car, and Ohio tells me my registration is now $200.
What? It's really that much for electric cars?
I don't know. I never had one.
Holy cow.
I woke up with 3 huge pimples on my face. I'm 48 years old. Give me a break. Rage Room.
I know. It's like after you're 40, you're like, what? Why?
Yeah, when you
Why
get
are
one
we
now,
doing this?
you're like, are you serious?
Right.
I once saw an entire motorcade of motorcycles on 271. It went on for miles and miles. Might have been a poker run. Maybe they were heading.
Yeah, it could have been.
They were heading to
something for charity.
Sturgis. Working opposite schedules as my boo thing. No quality time. Rage Room.
No, that's
that's
especially with Valentine's Day coming. There's no time for nookies.
no. No, there's Rage Room money suckers like property taxes, car repairs, and vet bills. Oh, a vet bill.
Yeah, they get you.
They get $80 to walk in the door.
I'm really lucky because our vet went to high school with Tony. He's really nice about pricing.
It's like, oh, well, here's your $100 you open the door fee. I'm like, what?
I know. No.
Yeah, you get $100 to walk in.
I know some places are definitely like that.
Like, to walk in the door?
Like, if you're coming in, just plan on paying something. Like, we don't get charged an
Immediately.
exam fee. They'll just look at it. If there's nothing wrong, then we leave. But if there is, then obviously we pay for medicines or tests
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Rage Room. A lot of rage today. I like it, guys. Still some time. Some lady gave me the clap. Rage Room.
You just walked up next in line to
Oh
give.
my gosh.
This wasn't syphilis.
That's true.
That's the leading one in Ohio,
Do you
my
have a
friend.
fever?
Yeah, seriously. Check for syph. You don't want that.
Screw strep. It could be syphilis.
Rising in Ohio. Oh, man. My child came home from a weekend at a friend's house with head lice. Rage Room.
My, oh. Please tell me it was a boy and that you could just shave his head. Oh, God.
That's gross. Coming up, Q to call. Romantic date on Valentine's Day with a Good Time Limo Company finalist. It's coming up. It's Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. It's Q. Do women want gentlemen? Or don't you still want the bad boys?
I mean, I
Do you want
don't
a
know about a
gentle
bad
man?
boy, but you don't want a pushover either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would really like you girls just to do that. Text your man that, and then text back whatever the hell they write back. I'm just curious, or just tell us what he wrote back. I'm very curious. I mean, I guess that would be a good compliment to get, I suppose.
Should I add a heart emoji?
No, don't overdo it.
No, okay.
Don't overdo it. If he's listening, this isn't going to work.
He's not listening.
That is your cue to call. Would you like to be in the running for a chance to win a romantic date on Valentine's Day with a Good Time Limo Company where they will pick you up when they pick you up? They'll have champagne and roses from D. Hoff's Flowers plus dinner at Gervasi. That could all be yours, but you can't win it unless you're a finalist. Here's an opportunity. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You'll be our next finalist. Good luck.
Do you know what my biggest problem is about driving in mornings like this? Is the visibility. I told you that was my bugaboo. Like, I keep seeing on I don't know if it's social media, but it was like what it looks like when regular people drive. What it looks like to those people with astigmatism, because I have one of those. It's true. It's scary because you get those big like halos and like.
Oh yeah, no.
So you people with those blue burn your retinas out, street legal headlights. I don't like you very much today.
I sometimes pretend I'm traveling through space when I'm in the snow.
Oh,
I feel
it does
I'm
look like
I'm
that.
in Star Wars. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm in hyperdrive.
Especially when you put your brights on.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I do. I feel like I'm like Han Solo. Like,
I thought you're watching the road too.
You'll never catch me, Darth Vader. Got Christian and Lauren need a little advice.
All right.
And this might help Christian out someday, too.
Okay.
At what age do you think it's safe for your child to play sports? I would think that would depend on the sport a little bit.
I agree. I mean,
you're talking about like tackle football.
Yeah.
What my brother and his wife did is they got all three of their boys into flag football first.
Yeah.
They played flag football for years.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned in, I want to say like 7th and 8th grade, they went to tackle football.
Yeah.
Like, well, they did like, yeah, Ryan just finished his 8th grade. Noah's going to be in 7th next year. My nephew Michael is playing in 8th grade next year. So that's kind of how, and then my other nephew Michael just started football. First sport he ever played, tackle football. But he's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That was kind of, if you're talking that kind of contact sport, that was kind of the plan that my brother and his wife did, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Because you learn some of the fundamentals in flag.
Oh, I agree.
And in a less physical toll. And then you understand. So when you go to tackle football, you have
you learn the rules of the game. Like really what the game's about, I think. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of organized sports. I think that.
I think they're great. I think they're great. And I'm sorry. I think they're great for socializing with and getting social skills. They're great for exercise.
Yeah.
Getting them off the video games and out of the house.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think whether your kid shows an interest in soccer, baseball, softball, I agree. Because my son, I promise you, if he we'll ask him. I'll never force my kid. I will never force my kid. I will be, you and I think agree on this. If you sign up for something,
you've got to finish it.
You're going to see it through.
100%.
If when the season's over, you decide that's not for you, fine.
Yeah.
But if we're playing a season of, let's say, soccer, you're playing soccer.
Well, to me,
season.
a commitment's a commitment. You teach them that early on. Like, if you're going to commit to doing this and you say you want to do this, you have to follow through.
Yep.
Because, I mean, that's life. You have to follow through.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting. This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave that.
Well, I was gonna.
You know what?
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even gonna try.
No,
I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I did do. I do a pretty good job right there. Q92, hello, who's this?
This is TJ.
Where are you calling from this morning?
I am calling from Boardman, Ohio.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're now a finalist.
Awesome. That's great.
Congratulations. Who is the lucky person that's going to go with you if you win this limo and dinner out at Rossi?
Well, we're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year, so that'll be really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you're now in the running, and it could be you. You could be climbing into that limo, celebrating a great night with her, with champagne and roses from D-Hops, plus dinner at Gervasi Vineyard. Tell everybody your favorite station that just made you a finalist.
Q92.
Again, if you missed your opportunity, keep listening. You're going to have more chances to become a finalist with us, with Nicolina, with Keller in the afternoon, and with Ryan at night. We call the grand prize winner for that contest on Friday morning. So Thursday, we're calling the winner of the big screen for the big game contest. Friday, we call the winner for the Valentine's Day date. So that's what we have for you guys as far as a big contest giveaways later on this week. And of course, speaking of the big game and the big screen for the big game contest, again, we've been telling you all morning, we have another opportunity to make you a finalist. All you got to do is what so many people have already done today. Go on over to our live video feed of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Like the live video, interact with us in the comments. If you do that, you're entered, and then Lauren is going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show, right before we get off the air. We will make you a finalist, and maybe you'll win as well. So I don't know what you're waiting for. Head on over, say hello, interact, and you might just get yourself a finalist spot for the big screen for the big game contest, and you might just win the damn thing. And we have had people win things that check in and do that on the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. We have.
So do yourself a favor. Do that now. It's J Balvin, Beyonce, and don't forget Willie Will. It's me, Hente. It's Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade and then freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade and then freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade and then freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that
had-
was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that
had
was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that
had
was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait. It is Q92. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake right here on Q92, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And if you want to give yourself a chance to become a finalist for the big screen for the big game contest, we keep telling you, get your butt over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Like the live video feed. Comment with us. Interact with us in the comments section. That's all you got to do. And then hope Lauren picks you, calls your name at the end of the show. We'll make you a finalist for that contest coming up. Our phone number, 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. Great job of the raging record. There's a lot of rage
There was.
all over the place. I like it.
Yeah,
Different
good.
rage, too.
Yeah. Did you know today's Rick Astley's birthday?
I did not know that.
Guess how old he is?
58.
You knew.
No, I did not. I threw a dart.
Okay,
He was in his 20s and the 80s. Do the math.
All right.
I mean, 90s and his 30s.
I mean, you had it down to the year.
Boom. Rickroll. Remember when Rickroll was a thing?
Yeah.
I love Rick Astley. I'll never forget when he went on stage and sang that song with the Foo Fighters. It was one of the coolest things ever.
Oh, yeah.
And he got on stage. He goes, "I'm so effing nervous." He's like, "I don't know what I'm doing here."
Yeah.
And because the Foo Fighters are the fun rock band, and they literally just played his song and he sang it, and it was an awesome rock version. I'd play it, but they're swearing it.
Yeah.
I'd have to edit it because he really was nervous when they brought him up. He said, "Like, what am I doing? I'm on the Foo Fighters."
Yeah. 2 summers ago, I watched him perform, and I was like, front row. He does not look 58.
No, I think he looks great.
He still has that
I think he
baby
looks
face.
great.
Like
Still
you
got
can
that red
tell.
hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, could have went gray.
Yeah.
58.
He's kind of known
Probably
for being
not
a
truly
redhead.
red. Probably help with some
Just for men.
at 58. Yeah. That's some of the stuff I as a man, I'm like, I want to tell fellow men, like, look, there's some age where people just aren't going to buy you have jet black hair.
Yeah.
70s, no one's probably going to buy your jet black hair. Now, could you have a little darker, a little? Because they make some of the
They make the salt and pepper.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't think people are going to buy that you have jet black hair at 72.
Yeah, my boss did that.
You know what I mean?
He'd show up and we'd be like, wow.
In your 40s, I guess you could try it. But once you get to 50s and 60s, I would
haven't
do
found a
more
gray
of
yet.
You have not one gray hair?
No.
Wow.
And to be honest with you, my mom didn't really have her first gray hair until she was late 50s, early 60s.
I have been going back and forth with the fiance. She wants me because it's a self-conscious thing with me. And I told you, I feel like my chin went really gray after I had COVID.
Yeah, you have said that before.
I can't prove it. I have no basis.
But it's your theory, and that's when you felt like it shifted.
That is when I felt like one day I looked up and I was like, what in the blue hell of Santa Claus is happening?
I don't think we know enough to know that might not be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when I grow it out to a certain point, I'll shave it because A, I hate the itchiness on the lip.
Yeah.
And B, I don't like how it looks with the amount of white that is showing up now if I let my beard grow.
Yeah.
And she thinks it's funny. She likes it the way it is. God bless her. I don't know why she likes me for me, but she does. She's like, I think it's fine. Like, I don't.
Yeah, Tony's got that.
I was like, I don't. She's like, can I do Just for Men on you? I'm like, no. She's like, it'll be funny. I go, honey, I can't go to work the next day out of nowhere and have a dark brown beard. Like, I can't just do that.
Jamie, if you're listening, please do whatever you have to do to get him to do it.
She's like, all right, but if they know we're doing it.
I don't care. I still want to see it.
She's like, let's just do it. She's like, we'll shave it right out.
Do
She's
your
like,
eyebrows,
I just want to see it.
Your mustache and your beard.
She's like, I just want to see it. She's like, I'll do it. She wants to do it.
Yes.
She's like, we'll get different colors. I was like, what? We'll get brown and like kind of red, and we'll just see what it looks like. I was like, it's gonna look awful.
Do it.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
She's like a child who wants to play with a toy.
Yes, let her do it.
She's like, let me do it.
You can shave it all off if it's that bad.
I just think it would look awful.
It's not like it is your hair.
It is not.
No.
But it
No
is no, none taken. It's all been taken. Jake, your thoughts?
Should I
try it? Should I let Jamie have her way and let her
go for it? I think it'd
me?
be funny. I mean, I think I would do it if I was in your situation.
I wish I hadn't said it on the air right now because I would have told just you two and done it and just seen and act normal and seen if anybody would even notice or if they would like gossip around the building. Like, have you seen Christian today? But now I just said it on the air so everyone heard it.
Well, it's not quite time for everybody to be here. Maybe other people didn't hear. You should still do it and see if they say anything. They will. Of course, everybody will be like, whoa.
What if I did it? Because tomorrow's our meeting day.
Christian, do it tonight.
Jamie, if you're listening, when you get your lunch or whatever,
Do you
go
need
to
me
the
to
store.
message her? I could text her.
Does it work in one day? Does it work like instantly?
Yeah, it works in like 30 minutes.
Can you imagine I go sit in the meeting tomorrow?
I can't wait.
Like, all right, guys, for sports, we added.
You should change your voice and everything.
If I wanted to go all the way, I'd come in with the toupee and the Just for Men.
Well, and then
hello, everybody.
By the way,
they would know that's a joke.
call me Chris from now on.
Yeah. That they would. The toupee, they know I'm being funny.
Right.
But the just for men.
It would be just enough to be like, is he going through a midlife
Right.
crisis?
Right.
Should we say something or not? But there's two people in this building that, regardless of what you were going through, even if you were dead serious, that would just be brutally honest.
Oh, yeah, Mark. Mark and Mark. Mark O'Brien and then Mark O'Brien.
No, in the suit.
Most of us.
He would definitely be like, what are you doing?
What? Middle of the meeting. Did you dye your beard? Yes. Yes. And I washed my car too. Most of us dads are lucky to have hair.
Yeah.
This is Keller on the text line. You can clearly see that my beard is gray and I don't really care.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do. It does.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a self. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, it bothers me.
I don't think it bothers Tony. Tony's got quite a bit of gray now, like even more so than last year, I think.
No, listen, a lot of my friends do now.
But I think it looks distinguished. It's kind of hot.
I think it looks like I'm close to meeting Jesus.
Oh, Christian, I had a friend who went gray in her 20s.
Oh, I
do
do
you
too.
think that was her thought?
I do too, but God bless me, still has a full head of hair.
No.
Great head of hair.
Heidi says, no, the gray is awesome. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what you think tomorrow.
But just for men doesn't last long, so just do it. Just do it.
We'll see if she'll do it tonight. Dua Lipa, Houdini. Q92. Just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, woo! Everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair? No. Fair enough.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like...
He has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I pulled it up somewhere and I got it off. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
Oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying wings.
Wings. Wings.
So like how do you order that?
Oh God, I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says Woo across the box.
Do it all together now. So you would be like, Woo Wings.
Woo Wings.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard him out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Oh, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American
Talk about,
Tail.
that might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
This kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy, King. But he, we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! I think we're supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs. Oh! What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Hey, listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
That mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, just, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. The older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go, dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh.
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about. I'm like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah. We lost power literally all of the time. Like one big gust, lights out. Like that's all it took. Yeah, done. We'd be done. We'd be sitting in the dark.
Jake, pretend you're the wind.
Oh, look, power went out. I don't know what.
That was performance art right there. That was Shakespearean. We should take that on the road.
What was that?
Yeah, Jake, you were just whispering. I said, be the wind. I have a secret.
But like when we moved, we switched power companies. We never lose power. Ever. I shouldn't say that. We lost it right before Christmas last year, and we were out almost all day.
When I lived in Alliance, I actually would lose my power a lot.
No, like legit. Like, how does this even happen? I want to see if you. Who did you have?
I'm not bashing them. I had Ohio Edison.
Oh, see, we have Ohio Edison now. We used to have AT.
I have Ohio Edison now still.
Yeah.
My place now, knock on wood, God don't jinx us. When a lot of places around us go out power, we don't.
Ooh.
Knocking on wood for that.
You're on like a secret
I don't know,
grid.
but like we've been very lucky. Very lucky. My mom's goes out all the time.
Do you have well water?
No.
See, we do. So when we lose power, we don't have water at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because then the pump can't pump it up from the well.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't.
You see, Christian, what happens is. Yeah, all right. Finally, I had the answer.
on Larry.
Hey, what's going on, Larry? How you doing?
Hey, doing good. Hey, I got a little secret for you, Christian.
Yes.
Just for Men also makes a shampoo, a beard shampoo.
Do they really?
And what happens is it doesn't change it right away. It gradually changes it over like 3, 4, 5 different times you shampoo it.
Interesting.
So
We're looking
they
for a
made
more.
that so it's not like you got one color one day and one the next. It gradually changes it.
But I
Nobody notices it.
really want the
I
one
like
color.
that. Yeah, but for the shock value, we would like me to come in tomorrow and look like a totally different human.
That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, I did that for Halloween one time. I did mine absolutely jet black, and you should have seen the looks that I got.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, you put it in, leave it 5 to 9 minutes, depending on how gray you are.
Does it look at all believable?
If you get something close to your color. The only thing that I found out is when you think that you got the right color,
you don't.
Go a shade lighter.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, man. Appreciate the info on the shampoo, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right. They have shampoos. Wouldn't that be almost more for your hair? Like on your head? I mean, I know you can use it for your beard, but
yeah, you can use it for your beard.
But they don't have like just for men shampoos, do they?
Obviously they do. I think that's exactly what he was talking about.
I thought you meant that for your beard, though.
Yeah, but you can use shampoo on the hair on your face.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't want you to do any of that. I want you to come in here tomorrow looking like...
Well, I don't have enough of a beard yet.
See, here's the problem. Even when you weren't gray, because when I started here almost 8 years ago, you were not gray.
Yeah.
You have like that strawberry blonde-ish. Like your hair is so light. Your beard was never that dark.
Yeah.
So I'm begging you to consider a chestnut.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
I did Just for Men one time, and I did not like it.
Listen, it'll be gone fast. You
Gone
can
very
shave.
fast. Shave it off that day, because that's what I do. Anytime, because I think about growing like for a while and seeing what I could get. But again, as soon as it gets to my lip, I want it gone.
You had hair airbrushed on your head, and you're afraid to do Just for Men?
Yeah, a little bit. That was just paint.
I know, but still.
I remember that. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Looked like Lego hair.
You guys missed it earlier. You were out of the room. I was checking in on my house, my Blink cameras, and my mom was sitting with little Jimmy watching Sesame Street, and I decided, because I know she doesn't know you can talk on my cameras, so I just turned on the mic and just yelled penis. And I watched her look around the living room for a good 2-3 minutes.
Christian,
Even Jake got to see her looking around the room.
Is that why you guys were in here dying laughing?
Yeah, because
I'm
I
wondering.
just yelled penis in the camera, and she was looking around with Jimmy.
So wrong.
Then I hear her go, Jamie? She was like, Jamie? Then she texted me. She's like, are you messing with your mom on the Blink? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I said penis in the microphone. It's fun stuff. I love the cameras. I don't know who doesn't have cameras, but they're fantastic. They're great, especially when you have teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
You want to spy on them?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
They can't get away with nothing.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have 5 boys, and they have cameras.
Everywhere?
Yeah. Well, primarily 2 outside because they have a pool.
Yeah.
But, you all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I got an email. It says your Valentine's Day gifts for blank has shipped. And I don't know if I should click on it because I didn't order anything for Valentine's Day yet. And I don't know if maybe she made a mistake.
Why'd you say blank?
Because it doesn't say. It goes ... I
think that's a scam.
It's Amazon.
Hey, that's Amazon. It doesn't look like a scam.
I'm saying I don't want to, if maybe, because we have like...
Do you want me to look first?
No, I'll just...
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything for myself.
What if somebody hacked your Amazon account and they're just sending stuff to all the people they love? Don't look. Look away. Hold on.
That looks like an Amazon email. Well, then I'll know what it is.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't for you.
Oh, I know it, though. I
It's not for you.
I know
You can
exactly who it's for.
Okay.
I know what it is now. They had to use my Amazon to get it. I shouldn't. I just wish. You ever just wish your child or stepchild would just be interested in a normal human being?
Oh, we had this conversation off air the other day.
Does there always have to be well, he's this.
Right.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, okay, good. I didn't ruin anything. I was very concerned I was going to ruin a
No, good on
present
you.
for myself. And I didn't. I know what's shipping now. Good Lord. 9:31. Have you gone over yet to Facebook, liked, and interacted with us in the comments? Because that's how you can become a finalist at the end of the show here, less than a half hour from now, at becoming a finalist for the big screen, for the big game, 70-inch television. Food for you and 20 people from Oh, my God. I did burritos in green. Imagine that. What a great time you'll have watching the Chiefs and the Niners and Taylor and Usher.
And burritos.
And burritos.
I think it's funny, Matt over on Facebook said, still hoping for that unicycle joust. We do need to look into that, by the way.
We need to have either it was a great idea to have listeners come down and joust on unicycles with Jake for prizes, or just have a LARPing day here at the station. We have the field for it.
We totally do.
We don't really have the parking. And if someone parked in the grass, the owner would probably lose his mind.
No, and we would have to do it like early spring. So
You'd have to
that
carpool.
The grass hadn't started growing yet because it's hit or miss on.
Yeah, you'd have to carpool because there's only so many parking spots here. And
They could
again,
park down the street though.
they could.
Yeah.
But could you imagine if someone parked in the grass?
Oh my Lord.
Oh, I'd go home. I'd just get in my car and go home.
Like, never mind.
Like, nope, he's gonna be here any second. I'll see you guys later.
Right. You guys can deal with it.
You guys let me know how it turns out. I already know the answer. One day we will do LARPing, or we will do unicycle jousting to win prizes from the Q92 Morning Show. It's Taylor Swift. Is it over now? It's Q92.
Really
that
bad.
Fergie song was really good, by the way. I mean, not like one of the GOATs of all time, but she had a good run.
She did. I miss her.
She had a really good run.
Yeah.
Everything turned for her when she was doing those cartwheels on the Today Show while singing. She was going, ah, ah, ah. Remember that?
No.
You seen that video?
No.
She was doing a performance on the Today Show. I forget what song she was singing, and she was doing cartwheels. And as she was doing it, she was singing. But it was like,
because she was doing cartwheels.
And every time I see the video, I'm just like, what were you doing?
Who
was like, you know what this performance needs? Cartwheels.
She's not still married to Josh Duhamel.
No, they got a divorce, but they have kids together.
They do, and that's why she quit music, was to raise her kids.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I like I'm doing the 18-hour fasting to stay extra lean. I need to tell you that I'm trying to stay extra lean.
Yeah.
Then following up with, I'm working out because I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. I kind of want to put that on a t-shirt. I'm savage with apocalyptic levels of energy.
Save that.
Keep up, baby.
What if we open a merch shop?
True.
I like that. Save that, please.
What we do is we put DM dummies on the front, and on the back put one of the DMs.
Yes.
I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. Keep up, baby.
Dummy. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll put new folder.
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Hall of Fame dummies.
I love it.
I will put that one. I will drag the one with apocalyptic levels of energy. I'll put that in there. Hi, Ernestine. Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Your energy is next level, and I love it. Both of those unanswered. Now, you know what? No, I'm not going to hit that.
No, it shouldn't be. But Ernestine.
Well, I got to change the name.
I know that, but really.
So, came in with a compliment. Didn't call her like beautiful queen, princess.
Thank God.
Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Came back with, I don't know how I feel about coming back with talking about her energy levels. But he took two and he was through.
Maybe he's into crystals.
Maybe, and chakras.
Boom, shaka, shaka.
So, you know what? I'm going to pass.
You've got this.
You're all right, sir. You did just fine. If something's on your mind, you could use an opinion. You let us know. Because like I always tell you, we are experts on nothing, but we have opinions on everything. Hell, Jake might even chime in. Right, Jake?
Right. Sometimes. You know what? Every week I mouth that to him, and like the screaming parts, I do the screaming parts. You wouldn't look at me today. Disappointed in you, Jake.
Huh?
The opening part, when she's like, and that's my opinion. Like, I always do that to you. I mouth the words.
Oh.
You wouldn't look at me. I felt like I was overly dramatic.
I
brought
Jake,
a performance.
I feel like Jake only just now found out you're doing that.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never did I know you did that.
Yeah.
You've laughed at me before.
Well, then I don't remember.
I feel like I'm training him to be one of mine.
I feel like I work with two completely oblivious men.
Yep. He's the young. The force is strong with that one.
I'm just here. Sitting here. And it's fine.
That's funny. What'd you say?
No. That's not far off.
Very good. Lauren, did you have a good day?
Yeah, I did. Our internet came back. Woo!
There you go.
So happy.
Finally, get back on Pornhub.
You're an idiot. And we got a $40 bill credit. So I guess glass half full.
There you go. I had a normal day. What do we do? I went home, had to watch the kid, and then after she got off work, we had to go return. She won a microwave on Mac Bids, and it did not work.
Oh.
Had to take it back. They're very good. If you return, they'll credit you the money right back, instantly.
That's awesome.
They're very good at that.
Yeah.
The more and more I watch her in this, I'm a little impressed with how this place runs. Because yes, there is an absolute chance you can get something that doesn't work.
Yeah.
There's a reason it was returned.
Right.
And so we brought it back, and there was let's talk about no hassle. I'm like, all right, scan it. All right, the money's credited to your account. Like, you don't need my card or anything. It's like, nope, your card's linked to the account. You're good. Check. There it is. Boom.
Nice.
They weren't like, what do you mean it doesn't work?
Right.
We're just like, okay.
I don't think people do that too much anymore, but it used to be a real pain to take things back. Like, I would almost hold on to broken things because I just avoided it, you know?
Oh, terrible. But yeah, so I was very impressed with it. And she keeps winning things. She keeps winning auctions. Now she's obsessed with getting us a new microwave on Mac. I said, "What? Hey, listen, we're out. We're going to go drop this off. We're out. Why don't we just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and we'll get one?"
Yeah.
No. She's like, no, why? I'm not paying $100 for a microwave.
Why would you do that if you knew you could get it cheaper?
Well, look what happened. We got one that worked. And there's another one that was there that she's bidding on, and we took it out of the box and plugged it in to see if it worked. It does. So now she's bidding on that one actively.
There you go.
You're allowed to do that too, as long as you take the box back up and put it back together.
Oh.
You can plug something in and see. The only thing I don't, like I said, and I know we talked about this when I'm in there, is some people have lawnmowers or weed cutters, and they're still dirty from being used. And I feel like that makes me not want to. I would not want to buy that at all. At least clean it up.
You would think.
Wipe it off.
I mean, I've always been a big, so when you have a garage sale, it bothers me when you put dirty things out. I'm a big, if we're going to have a garage sale, I bust out all the cleaning stuff, and I'm like, everything's going to be dusted. My mirrors are going to be clean. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I feel like the product will sell better, too, if it's clean.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with you at all. Is Q92. That's Andy Grammer on Sesame Street last week.
He's a good guy.
But we brought him here a few times.
Yeah.
He has been to Canton, hanging out with Q92 listeners before. I was also, I watched the other day the videos from the one time Judah and the Lion was here. They've been here a couple times.
They were twice. Yeah, they were here twice.
Yeah. I think it was the Barrel Room.
Barrel Room and Agora, or not Agora. Oh my gosh.
Oracle.
So
hello. Yeah, I remember that one because I remember there was technical difficulties with the mics. They did an acoustic show, but they just brought everyone closer.
Yeah.
And they did Take It All Back. They did Free Fallin', and just how I thought it was one of the cooler ones we ever did, even though they had technical issues, because you could still hear all the music.
Oh, they were
and
so
they
good.
Sang, and they told everyone to come closer.
Yeah.
I just thought it ended up being a really, really cool meet and greet with our listeners. And a really cool thing that they did that there, instead of being like, well, we're not playing, oh no, just everyone come in closer. And they did. It was a good time.
Yeah, we sat literally on the floor, like right at their feet.
Sabrina Carpenter we brought here to Canton before.
Yeah, good Charlotte.
Troy
we've had
Sivan
here.
we've had here.
We've had AJR here.
AJR has been here multiple times.
Yeah, I know of once at least.
Mm-hmm. They did a bounce thing with listeners before.
They did. I have pictures of them with like my kids and.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
I know that's one of my favorite pictures is when my daughter met Sabrina Carpenter because she loved her from the Disney Channel, right? So
everyone did.
She's like coming to work with mom. We're doing the meet and greet and all that kind of stuff, and it's like a lull. And Sabrina Carpenter walks over to her and she's like, "Can I sit here?" And it was the chair right next to my daughter. I lucked out. I had my camera in my hand, and she's like, the way she's staring up at her, she was completely. I don't know that she answered her. I think Sabrina just took the chair.
Yeah.
But we've had some really great artists here, and all of them are awesome. Like, we've not had anybody that was rude or, you know what I mean?
Some have become really, really, really big.
Yeah, like AJR.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Someone text, I think you need to get Andy Grammer to come back.
That'd be awesome.
All right. I'll tell the suits. Like, hey, some guy text, why don't you bring Andy Grammer back?
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
He is. His whole band is fun. Like, they're all kind of like his personality.
You know, over the weekend, it was Grammy weekend, so a lot of people didn't see it, but John Bon Jovi got a huge award for Music Cares, for like all the stuff he does in the community.
That's nice.
His restaurants. And
yeah.
School was on stage with Bruce Springsteen. He sang with Bruce Springsteen, some other really like incredible artists. And I heard a little bit of it. Lauren, sounds a little better.
But not a lot.
Not a lot. I don't know what you can do at 60.
You can't.
When you've been screaming since you were 18 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
sad.
know.
It's unfortunate.
It sucks.
But it also doesn't seem like he's willing to take any time off to let anything heal.
It does seem like he wants the machine to just move and move and move.
He has to
But
hear
this
it.
is their 40th anniversary year, and this is the year it seems like Richie Sambora is about to come back and be with the band again. So it's like, do you not do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Richie does come back, I would do what John was doing a little bit 10 years ago or 15 years ago and do it more and lean on Richie to help out a little bit.
Yeah.
And do some of the singing, but it sucks. I mean, we make fun of the Vince Neils too, but it sucks for Vince Neil because he had a great voice in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
Absolutely.
He could wail those songs. You know, we expect these guys in their 60s now to wail like they did when they were 20 years old. And we'd like, ha ha.
Yeah.
You suck now that you're 50
Things
and 60.
change. I mean, it's very taxing what they do. People just think, oh, singing. Well, no, it's, singing. It's hard on the vocal cords.
Toured the world for 30, 40 years with a band. You've been singing high notes your whole life.
Yeah.
I know one of the Backstreet Boys has vocal issues. Brian Luttrell. If you ever saw if you listen, he doesn't sing as much anymore solo. He does the harmonies. But if you listen when he and he has a condition, there's an actual condition that he has, and I forget what the name of it is, but he has trouble in his voice. I don't want to say cracks, but something happens to it while he's singing, and you can hear it.
Like maybe his chords like spasm a little bit.
Yeah, and like the fans know it, they love it, they don't care, they still love him. The group loves him. He's never going to be kicked out of the group, not like that. And he's worked on it to get better. He does therapy and things like that. But if there's a documentary about the Backstreet Boys where actually him and Nick Carter get into a fight about it.
Wow.
Because they're fighting about songs that should be on the album.
Yeah.
And Brian kind of takes a shot at Nick, and Nick's like, we got to talk about how you can't sing no more. Like, it was like, oh
my gosh.
It was pretty, but he deals with that. That's
Yeah.
someone who's a little younger for.
That's what I'm saying. Certainly the rest of the guys in the band know that. They'll call him out on it. That was mean.
Yeah, it was and they made they left it in the documentary.
Well.
They're like, are we going to talk about how you don't necessarily sound as good as you used to? Are we going to talk about it?
I would have been like, are we going to talk about what a jerk you are right now? Thank you.
It was I was watching that going, whoa.
Right?
I was like, brought it out with the cameras rolling, huh? Wow. You ever watch that, though? It's actually, all jokes aside, boy band fan or not, that's a really good documentary.
I need to watch it.
About them. And it's on one of the streaming sites about how they're put together. They talk about how Lou Pearlman ripped them off, took their money.
I find all of those kind of fascinating, although I felt kind of bad. My son and my husband started watching one on George Harrison last night that everybody is saying is really good. But I was never like a big Beatles fan until I met my husband. And even now I'm kind of like, they're great. You know, whatever. It's not like something I'm going to listen to in the car. But I don't know. I always find it fascinating. Like the Beastie Boys one I found fascinating.
it doesn't have to always be an artist that you're a huge fan of.
Right.
You know what I mean? I thought the Billie Eilish one on Apple TV was
Yeah,
very good.
it was good. I watched that.
Or Ed Sheeran one on Apple TV.
The Jelly Roll one? Oh, my gosh.
I have not watched that one yet.
It's really good.
But there's some really good documentaries about musicians out there. But if you guys come across the Backstreet Boys one, regardless of whether you think you're a boy band fan or not, I think you'd enjoy it.
Is it like behind the music?
It's talking to them. They each go to one of their hometowns with each other.
But
and they
does it
talk
have
about
that voice?
something.
Does it have that voice guy that was like,
No,
about 2006, things got really hard for the bands. Okay.
It's a lot more just filming them a lot of the issues they get emotional. Nick gets emotional talking about his past and things with his family.
Yeah.
And like I said, Brian talking about his voice issues. Kevin talks about why he left the band and came back. So it was very, they pulled the curtain back.
Yeah.
So if you're bored looking for something to watch, it's cool. I enjoyed it. But Lou Pearlman, God, did he rip off a bunch of kids?
He really did.
Oh, my. Multiple boy bands.
He really took advantage of people.
Oh, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Barbie World on Q. Jake and I, you had left to do your meeting yesterday, and Jake and I, not on air, but we were talking about this story about people being contacted. How many people believe they've been contacted by dead relatives? Jake, what was the percentage in this survey?
53%.
53% of people in this survey.
That's high.
Say that they believe they've been contacted by a dead relative. And we were talking off air. I've said, I have had dreams since my dad. Listen, I have nothing crazy has happened since my dad died. I'd love to tell you he showed up in a beam of light and was talking to me about sports. No. Obviously, they say when you see a cardinal, and that's kind of my thing.
Of course, same.
I got a tattoo of a cardinal on my arm for my dad. And
Yep.
things like that. I don't believe, and I'm not a non-believer, so I'm not sitting here going poo-pooing on everybody's. I'm not oh, no way. But I don't believe I've ever truly been contacted by a dead relative. But according to that, 53% believe they have been. To me, if I take that, and maybe I'm wrong, I take that as like they had a message. They were telling you something.
Like, what is it? Is it like
I've had dreams with my dad in them?
Yeah.
But they were just normal-ass dreams that he just happened to be in. There was no, like, son.
Yeah.
On the 5th day of March, a hurricane. Like, there was no, like, warning. You know what I mean?
Well, I was going to say, what is defined as contact? So is it like there's a needle in the bottom of that can and you don't know it? And, like, it goes flying off the counter. Like, it just moves. Like, is that considered contact? Like, when you think someone from
92.
Oh,
what's that mean, Lauren?
That means you better hurry up. Better get on the good foot. Get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream where you can see Christian, Jake, and I live on video. Give us a like, interact in the comments, because in about 3 minutes, we're going to be pulling our very next finalist for big screen for the big game. Plus, Hothead Burritos VIP catering package for 20 people. So if you want to watch the big game on that 70-inch flat screen, you better go do it.
What are you waiting for? Do it right now. It's Q92. All right, next up, keep your cell phone face down during that first date. We understand men don't carry purses, and having to sit down with a hockey puck-sized phone in your pocket is a bit uncomfortable. If it's possible, keep the offending piece of technology out of sight altogether, but if you need to plop it on the table, silence it and put it face down. Even if you're fascinated by her, a light blinking out of the corner of your eye alerting you of an incoming message is distracting. And girls notice when your eyes are bobbling back and forth between your phone and them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The other reason I would tell you to do that, and I have before when I've been texting friends that I know are on first dates, is just because if you don't have, like, if you have the preview on your screen, I wouldn't want your date to see anything that I was sending. Because we've sent things before, like, is he a total dog? Like, is he super ugly? Is he super nice?
He super ugly?
Like, for blind dates, like, I've done it to my sister. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just send, like, are you alive? Like, did they kill you? Like,
are you in the woods yet?
Right. That would be my reasoning for being like, remember to put your phone face down on the table.
So, are you for putting the phone down? Cell phone down?
I think that's a good idea. I think that's just
all
the way around for whichever reason you're stating.
Someone texts, don't open the door because if you aren't willing to do it every time, you're setting an unrealistic expectation.
That's right. And, that goes for where you take them on dates, too, because we all know that when that honeymoon period's over, there's some things you're not going to be willing to do again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. You can buy your own games at Dave & Buster's. I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
I agree, Lauren. The hand on the small of the back is a great way to show you care.
Yes.
Keep the phone in the pocket. Girls think face down means you're hiding something, someone says on the text.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh, could that be? Next up, keep the question ratio 1-to-1. If she asks you where you're from, answer. And then accept that as an opportunity to reciprocate with a question as well.
Yeah, but just don't be like, where are you from? What's your favorite place to go to dinner? What's yours?
I live in Canton. Where do you live? Oh, my God. You live in Canton, too? We both live in Canton.
Come up with your own material, your own questions.
So keep the question ratio 1-to-1. It says, don't order just a salad or sake bomb. Taking care of yourself and being healthier is great, but loosen the dietary strings just a little for this occasion. You don't need to eat a bloody steak from a cow you strangled with your bare hands. But turning your nose up at everything remotely unhealthy, then getting a garden salad makes you seem a little square.
I agree, but why a salad and a sake bomb?
I think it's just
like a
picking
play on
random.
words.
Yeah, they're just picking a random.
I was gonna say that
thing.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, don't order. Cran Greedy right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:53. And that's going to about do it for us here on the Q92 Morning Show. But before we get out of here, thank everybody that went over there and checked out, interacted with our live video of the morning show today. A lot of you did. We appreciate all of you that did. And one of you is about to become a finalist just for doing that for our big screen for the big game contest. 70-inch television. Food for 20. Hothead burritos in green. All in time for the big game. Lauren, who is going to be our random finalist this morning?
Today's Cindy Snyder Lane. Cindy Snyder Lane.
Is it Snyder hyphen Lane?
I don't know. It just says Cindy Snyder Lane.
Doesn't love a good hyphen.
I would have said the hyphen if the hyphen was there, but
No hyphen.
no hyphen.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
Damn shame. But still, hyphen or no hyphen, you're now a finalist.
Yeah. Congrats, girl.
You now have a chance to win the 70-inch flat screen TV and the food for 20 from Hothead Burritos in green. You still got chances to become a finalist with Nick, with Keller in the afternoon, with Ryan at night. You got today and tomorrow. We call the winner on Thursday, so there's time, but I would keep listening. Listen for those cues to call. Be caller number 10. Get yourself in the running, and maybe we'll be calling you this Thursday at 8 in the morning.
Don't forget, tomorrow you can wake up with us again right here, same time, same place. We always have something cool for you guys on the live stream, too, for checking in. So make sure you do that. But thanks for waking up with us every day. We appreciate you.
Be back tomorrow morning. We'll be talking to the Hall of Fame in the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow morning. Like you said, more chance to become a finalist for our contest, the date night for Valentine's Day, and the big screen for the big game.
And possibly a new look for Christian. I don't know.
Who knows?
You
We'll
have
see.
to
I think
tune
I have
in.
to let the beard grow a little bit more.
Why?
I don't think it's really there enough to dye yet.
Why not?
Because I barely have anything right now.
I see it from here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's enough to dye.
Will you do your eyebrows, too, please?
I could. We
Well, they
we
should
can go
match.
for the gold, I guess. So we'll see. Jake, before we do get out of here and leave all these good, fine people for the next 24 hours, you have anything you'd like to say to anybody out there listening?
Love you. Bye.
There you go, folks. Man of many words. It's 30 Seconds to Mars Seasons. There's 4 of them. It's Q92.